Hello, I am Bagel, and this is Matthew. What? And welcome back to another reaction to Kitchen Nightmares.
I'm here too.
Okay, great. Are you ready for another Kitchen Nightmare?
Yes.
Okay, I was told this one was a little bit more calmer than Amy's Bacon Company.
I don't think there could be anything more exhausting than Amy's Baking Company. So we should be fine. So I'm like, okay, if we're going back into this, it cannot be any worse than that.
So this one is called, what is it called? Momma Cherri.
Momma Cherri. I like Momma Cherri already.
I think that's like a cute name. I think it's Cherry, not Sherry. I was saying Sherry the first time, and people corrected me saying it's Cherry, which I guess Cherry makes sense.
Yeah, Cherry does make sense. Otherwise, it'd be an SH, I think.
Yeah.
It'd be like the Four Seasons.
What do you mean the Four Seasons?
Cherry baby. Cherry baby. You don't know that song?
No, maybe
Cherry baby.
no.
No? All right,
Maybe I need to hear the song and I'll recognize it. Maybe your singing
Okay.
doesn't help me recognize it.
No, I think I'm gonna start making new content as a musician. I'm gonna do what all these other talented VTubers do, except I'm just gonna cover old-timey music.
Okay.
That's me. I'm gonna be the VTuber guy that covers old-timey music, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Great.
Yep.
Good luck on your new journey.
Thank you. Make sure to subscribe.
All right, are you ready to check out Momma Cherri?
Yep.
All right, let's hop into it then. All right, whenever you're ready, you can press play. Did you go AFK? I'm pressing play.
I'm here.
Okay, you're here.
The spacebar didn't work when I pushed it.
Okay, so you just gave up. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Oh, well.
Stop.
All right, yep, here we go.
Oh my God.
Loads of locals and a steady stream of hungry tourists.
That's me.
I don't even know where we are. We didn't even hear where they are because we kept pausing it. Wait,
It's
hold on.
Momma Cherri's.
I need to turn this up for me. Okay.
Brighton's here.
London by the sea.
Oh, London.
Loads of
London by the
locals
sea.
and a steady stream of hungry tourists.
That's me.
Nesting just a stone's throw away from the seafront is Momma Cherri's.
What the hell is that in the middle of
soul
the
food shack.
ocean?
What?
What do you mean, what? You didn't see the whole structure in the middle of the ocean?
I don't know. I don't know what
A
that
stone's
is.
throw away from the
I think it's just a broken down
Construction.
pier. Construction.
seafront is Momma Cherri's soul food shack, offering classics.
Wait, he said
from
Sherry.
America's deep south.
So it is Sherry.
It might
Wait,
be.
is it Sherry? Was I reading
back-
that right the entire time?
Go back and listen to it. I'm pretty sure you said Momma Cherri. Unless he just says Cherry wrong.
Seafront is Momma Cherri's soul food
He
shack.
said I read it
offering
right. I'm so
classics
proud of
from America's
myself.
Deep south.
Cherry baby doesn't work anymore.
The big soul mama, aka Sharita Jones, has raised 33
Sharita.
foster children.
That's a cute
but
name
running her
actually.
First restaurant is proving a far bigger handful.
It's all gonna just kind of go and fall apart. So I don't want it to fall apart.
God, it's definitely a shack on the outside anyway. Fucked up caravan. Is this it?
It's a cute little red door.
Why is the subtitles not changing? Okay, it was like staying there for like the longest time.
It's quaint, it's cozy.
I'll say. It's
not
like
so
walking. It's like walking
small.
into your
My
front
room.
lounge.
Thank you. And
See?
that's
Yeah.
what it's supposed to be about. Because I tend to spend all my life here, this has got to be my front
I like
room.
her earrings. I'm gonna
Very
stare at
cute.
her earrings. It's swinging though.
Yeah, she's moving.
Oh, there. They're cute earrings. I like her earrings.
This has got to be my front room. Otherwise, when do I get to kick my feet up? So this is where
After 3.5 years, despite throwing everything at this place and working 7 days a week, Sharita is still in serious debt to the tune of £65,000.
And who's the chef?
I'm kind of the chef. I come from a background of big mamas, and all of them cook. It's called stick to your ribs, basically.
Stick to your roots.
Ribs.
Oh, ribs, right.
Stick to your roots, to your ribs.
Momma Cherri's shack seats 40
I like
at
her.
an extremely intimate
Yeah.
squeeze.
Wow, that is intimate.
That's very cozy.
But sadly for Sharita, that's not often a problem, as weekday trade is virtually non-existent.
It's great at the weekends, but somehow we've discovered that we're in a hole. We're just in this hole, a financial hole that we can't claw our way out of.
Have you made any
Right,
money since
right.
you've been open?
Nope, not a penny. Not a single penny have we made since we've been open. It's hard to put our finger on why.
Is it critical?
Aw.
How long can you continue staying like this? Truthfully,
Truthfully, I'd say 3 to 6 months.
maximum.
Jesus.
No customers, no money.
Mind your head.
Right.
It's time to check out the kitchen.
God.
Let's see
Sharita
what they
calls
make. I want to
herself
see the
a
food.
cook, but Brian Moyo is
Chicken.
her head chef. So who's in charge?
How you doing?
This feels like an older episode because usually
probably is.
it's a usually you have background music and some other stuff, but it's very quiet and intimate in this episode.
I think this is because it's not based in the US. Someone told me that the US versions are like more dramatic and like more music and more like cuts and stuff like that.
Yeah, ADHD. That's
You do this and all that and Paul and.
I try not
Yeah.
to.
We don't go in for cliches.
This is like more of like a cozier like
I'm confused.
way of like editing or making the video.
I was employed to come as a head chef.
Tried to be one of the first
Because of,
episodes. Even his hair is different.
problems with finances.
I don't think his hair is that different.
I took a sit back.
So who writes the menu?
Sharita has written everything. She does everything
So
basically.
you got a cushy job then, really, haven't you?
You could say that. As a chef, yes.
Pretty chill.
Yeah, as a chef, yes, it's pretty shared. But
A head chef who doesn't write the menu and only works 35 hours a week. Next he'll be telling me he's forgotten how to cook.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Got some
Yeah, I'm curious about what-
catfish goujons with
Ooh,
hush puppy
catfish.
and our homemade pineapple salsa.
Ooh. Salsa. You were just complaining about salsa.
I was not complaining about salsa. I was complaining that we don't have any.
Well, yeah, that's about.
I
right?
love
That's-
salsa.
Yeah, it was technically about salsa, not about the actual salsa,
Well, we
but the
did
fact that we didn't
have-
have it.
We did have it and I ate it all. It's gone
It's
now.
gone.
We need more.
Everything is gone.
It's actually quite nice. Very
Peach
very
sounds
delicate
good.
fish. And it's nicely fried. Very light. Really nice.
Thank you. Be back
I
with
love
your
catfish.
Shake it down, Brady.
Okay.
I need more.
Catfish?
Meow.
I've only ever seen it fried. Is there other ways that people cook catfish?
Raw.
No.
Okay.
Like, I've never seen like grilled catfish. I've only ever seen like fried catfish.
What the fuck do I? You've introduced me to catfish. I haven't had it besides what you showed me.
Have you ever eaten catfish though?
Yeah, once or twice.
Have
I
you
think.
only seen it fried?
Yes.
I don't know if it's because I'm like in the south.
Yeah.
or if
and I'm in the
it's-
north.
Maybe you can only I don't know. I don't know the science behind catfish. Maybe you can only eat it fried.
All right. Well, the next video we'll react to a catfish professional, and then we'll
Okay,
find the answers.
this
to
is
to
very
your
important
questions.
to me.
Great. I think a video idea is we need to start off with something that you're interested in, and then we just keep following your ADHD through videos that we
That
find
would
on
be
the internet.
interesting.
Yeah.
My mama not much to make it.
For mains, my plate's piled high with a clumsy mess of ribs, spicy chicken jambalaya,
Ooh,
and corned bean
jambalaya.
succotash.
Oh, succotash.
What is that?
I don't know. You asked something about jambalaya. I felt bad for the succotash.
So tender.
It seems like he's happy with the
I have to say,
food.
it's straight on the plate
Yeah.
with no real care, but it tastes phenomenal. This may be the first time I actually go back to the kitchen with an empty plate.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bloody delicious.
Thank you.
And you know what?
Thank you.
I thought it was going to be really spicy, but it's toned down, and it was spot on. And
Thank
it
you.
actually made me feel like I was back at Mum's for the first time
This is cute.
and having some home cooking.
That is cute.
It was very good.
Oh, don't get me crying.
There are things
That is
I
very
would change.
cute.
Okay,
And
fine.
tweak,
And I'm happy.
definitely.
I'm happy to
But
hear about
in general,
that. I gotta take a picture of this plate. I know it sounds crazy.
Aw.
I know it sounds crazy.
Mama, my
mind your
God.
head. Mind your head.
Oh God.
I fed Gordon Ramsay, and he cleaned his plate.
How the hell
Cute.
did you turn that thing off? She's
This is definitely like a completely different vibe than like Amy's Baking Company. It's
Yeah.
It's definitely
much
like a
nicer.
nice break.
I'm relaxed right now. I got a coffee here. I'm chilling. My heart rate's normal. Everything. This is a nice video. I think more relaxing. Actually, you know what we should do?
I like the chaos ones though, but sometimes like it's nice
No.
to watch little chill happy ones.
Yeah,
I
I
love
think
chaos.
we only watch very relaxing things. No horror movies or anything.
What do
We
you-
only watch.
Horror movies are my favorite movies.
Let's just move on before I give you anything else.
Shut up. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. Shit.
Sharita's down-home style should be a unique selling point, but it ain't working.
Oh, there's the pier thing we were talking about.
How?
been built.
What?
It was
What?
under construction. I think that's a different pier. That has to be a different, unless like
Unless
maybe they're
it's alive?
they're very fast at building that pier.
No, that has to be a different beer. That's crazy.
I need to go back to the kitchen and find out why.
I
Friday,
mean, is it the
and
location?
Sharita's tackling most of the day's preparation single-handedly in a desperate bid to save money.
Part of this is, you've got to get your hands dirty.
Yeah,
as
of
far
course,
as I'm
yeah.
concerned.
Marinating meat, making dressings, sauces and baking are all crucial things to prepare in advance of a busy service.
It's just shaking off the excess.
But deep-frying chicken wings 8 hours in advance of their first booking? That can't be right.
Yeah, that seems a little like early.
Because if you cook them off now and leave them to cool, when the order comes in, it's just a matter of picking out how many we need, and they go back in, and they come back up to a nice...
And they don't go dry?
No. No.
I'm beginning to suspect the good old home cooking isn't as wholesome as it could be.
But then what if no one orders that? Then you just like wasted food.
I guess so. I guess we'll see.
And then that's like wasting money.
But true.
They smell good.
Most of it's coming from the freezer rather than the soul.
So how many freezers have we got? 13.
13
13
freezers. That's a
freezers.
lot of freezers in
By the
that
time
small little
Brian turns
place.
up, there's not
Holy
much left
moly.
for him to do.
Well, I guess they don't have a
So
walk-in.
you can't really
Yeah,
feel
I guess
like
that's
you're a
true.
chef if you've got Sharita in the kitchen every morning cooking the food and you come in
That's
and
what I'm
just
saying, yeah, you know.
send it. In the sense that you're not actually really cooking, you're just coming in and putting things together.
Putting things together, yes. It's kind of hard, yes.
Have you lost motivation?
Yes.
Aw.
So, if Sharita's head chef's gone off the boil, I'm hoping her remaining crew of part-timers have a bit more spunk. Heading up front of house is Lauren. She arrives 10 minutes late for the evening service.
What a fucking...
20-year-old
That's just
80 seems
10
to be more
minutes.
committed to the glamorous day job.
So why panel
That's
beating?
funny.
I don't know, it's just nice. Finish at 4:30 every day.
Kitchen porter Gavin lives next door, but he appears to turn up when he feels like it.
Huh.
And Sharita's librarian
Jeez.
husband Phil hotfoots it back from the day job to become basement barman and resident DJ.
He looks like your washer-upper.
No way. He does that as well.
These and numerous other part-time
They like introductions feel like an old TV show
It
like
does.
that.
It does.
Like
It
the
does.
like
What-
it pauses and then it just slides in.
Well, that's why I was laughing earlier because it's like, and this is the waitress, and she's 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, oh god, this is one we're starting with here.
Yeah.
It's like, where are they now? Except it's all like a mess.
He does that as well.
Yeah, like the pause and then
Yep.
These and numerous other part-time staff are all members of Momma Cherri's big laid-back family.
So when he's in the ship, middle of service, he's slide them down like fucking Michael Jackson.
Yes, yes.
Oh, fucking hell.
they seem like they have what's happening?
Why are you taking your shirt off? How is this appropriate?
Laid-back and professional.
Where is he?
Don't mix. It's not just
In a
about
pink
how
room.
good the food tastes, it's about how it fucking gets there as well. And that is crucial.
Yeah, could you do that while you're
I can't
dressed?
wait to see this team of jokers in action.
He had to
Well.
change. He had no time.
Immediately
Is that the
it's
sex
clear
appeal?
Who's the mummer in this kitchen?
I'm getting you a chili pepper because you ain't gonna. No, just the one.
You know,
That's
take
a
the seeds out
big
at least.
pepper.
it's
Sharita
a big
talks to
pepper.
them like they're her children, and she's the only one cooking anything from fresh.
I need to start cooking up these fajitas now.
Okay, Sharita, all of the seconds party are in.
All right, okay. 2 potato skins, onion rings, cornbread.
It seemed like there was a lot of
Also-
people there, though, right?
Jambalaya heated up, please.
Yeah.
Jambalaya.
I mean,
Brian and Aidan,
it looked like
It's
it.
just an elaborate heating and plating up exercise.
I was so confused when they were grabbing that.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck we were looking at.
I thought that they were grabbing like a little like plastic toy of the food, and I'm like, but then it was stretching, and I was.
So it seems like a big microwave diner. They
Yeah.
just heat everything up beforehand.
I mean, I guess it's a way to make the food delivery part fast, but I feel like it's not like fresh.
Yeah.
Also, it looks like they like
Saran wrap.
it's
that bitch.
like airtight. Look at that.
Yep.
That's
They
interesting.
vacuum wrap that
yeah,
bitch.
vacuum seal.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I couldn't think of the word, but yeah.
Heating
We got
and
that.
plating up
Interesting.
exercise.
How do they
Mountains
do
of
that for
messy
food?
School dinner style. A D-. Must try harder.
That's hot gravy. Yeah. On hot turkey.
Yep.
Served on cold plates.
Yep.
With cold salad.
Yep.
What's he laughing at? This is serious.
You weren't going to break sweat there, were you?
Oh, you are.
Yeah, he's about to kick off.
When? There's twice as many staff as there need be.
That seems a little cramped though. Like I feel like I would like to
yeah.
go because the staff seems like friendly and I bet the
Mm-hmm.
food's good, but I would be
Right.
so nervous being that close to strangers. I feel like
Yeah,
I'd have too
it's-
much anxiety.
Well, I wouldn't have anxiety. I just like I like my space. You know, so
That's
I
too
guess it
many
really
people.
depends. Yeah, like having a corner table probably isn't that bad, but also like you're like the woman in the pink next to the counter. You turn
Oh,
around,
yeah.
you're looking right at the
The bartender
right at the
dude.
staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you're by the Coke stuff, then there are people that are gonna go over there and try to like open that door while you're sitting there. But
yeah,
then
then
that
you're
seems
half-
like the quietest corner though. Because
Yep.
then if you're in the other corner where that other girl is with like the black
Yep.
long sleeve,
Yep. Yep.
what if you have to go to the bathroom? Then you have to ask the
you have to
entire
crawl under the
group to
table.
move. Yeah.
Yep.
And then you have to worry about like interrupting them, and so then you'll
Yep.
just sit there and need to go to the bathroom.
And then there's the woman
And
in
you'll
the block
never go to
closest
the
to us.
bathroom.
And then every time you come down the stairs, you have to walk past her. There's no good corners here.
No, I there's no safe corners.
Yeah. It's a trap.
This should be an absolute breeze. But Sharita's killing herself, trying to do everything.
We got everything in the basement, yeah? Everything's gone.
Paying two fully qualified chefs
What is
to
that?
dress and send a plate of
Nachos?
nachos.
Oh.
Come on. That's a surefire way to break a business.
Fucking hell, it's painful. Very, very painful.
That's a
Tonight,
lot of
it's
people in that
okay,
kitchen
you're
too.
standing here,
Yeah.
Cooking away in a world of your own.
Yeah.
And these guys standing there just almost playing with themselves because they're waiting for something from you. If you are the head chef,
Yes.
then you're going to have to start taking the reins.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to try and get through a busy night without pissing your pants with laughter. 2 hours pure concentration without laughing.
But he's having fun. That's why he's laughing.
Yeah.
I would
guess.
fail at his mission.
Yeah. I would also fail at the mission.
Okay.
And I bet you can't do it.
I can do it.
Are you fucking smiling already?
Oh, he already left.
If there was ever a case of too many cooks, this is it. One of them will have to go.
The pan's cocked already. I said no smiling, no laughing. Serious.
Okay.
Set a fucking example.
I'm going
and
to.
do not be scared to get rid of baggage.
There's our peer again.
Brighton's
I mean, if
best-kept
he's the head
secret,
chef, she's probably
Momma
paying him a
Cherri's
lot.
soul food shack
Yeah.
is so well kept, it's losing £1,000 a week.
No one in.
Oof.
20 past 10 in the morning. No
Well, also, I feel like they're wasting a lot of food by like prepping and just assuming people are gonna order things.
Well, I mean, it seems like there was a good amount of people that came out yesterday. Well, I guess
Well,
the night before.
yeah. But is that because Gordon Ramsay's there? That's also something I'm curious about. Like, you know,
Yeah.
whenever we see like a ton of people in the the store or the
Yeah,
restaurant,
If they just bring a lot of people in there just to see how the
Yeah.
place operates. So I wonder if they advertise it to be like, all right, put
that's
this
what
place,
I'm thinking.
heat it up.
Yeah, because they were talking about like before that it's only popular sometimes during like the weekends, but then they haven't made a penny off of anything. But then it's like super busy like that. So I wonder if they do like advertise the restaurant to get people in to see how they work.
I think they would. Maybe they offer people like free meals or something.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe. That'd be cool.
Mhm. Yeah.
Day 3, I've uncovered a couple of reasons why.
I know it's chilled, but fucking hell, not as chilled as a snapper. Why is no one here this time in the morning? It's ridiculous.
Firstly, the food's good, but it could be so much better.
Where's Brian? Let me give you a hand.
Do they just leave the groceries right in front of the door?
I guess so.
Secondly, there are far too many staff, and most of them aren't pulling their weight.
Late this morning.
Yes,
About half an hour. What'd you do to him when he's late?
She has a different apron. It's green today instead of red.
I didn't even notice.
I've been
I'm-
staring at her aprons.
I was ready for him to rip this guy a new one now.
Nothing.
I'm just gonna wash up right now.
So you're washing up as well? Yeah. She's in, she opens up, brings all the supplies upstairs. You should be ashamed of yourself. Brian.
Sharita's next task is to make a huge batch of macaroni cheese that will last
Yeah.
for 2 whole weeks.
What?
Jesus.
So she's just making like a ton of stuff and preheating.
Yeah. She's meal prepping, but like
I feel like
every day.
well, I feel like some places meal prep. Like I feel like soup restaurants or places that just sell soup meal prep.
Fine. That's fair.
I don't
mean,
know like if restaurants like I mean maybe. I guess I've never worked in a restaurant so I wouldn't know, but I feel like that's not usual, right?
to my knowledge, no, but I've only worked in like 1 or 2.
Interesting.
Yeah.
At least not for like 4 or 2 weeks. Oh, for a
Yeah,
whole
that's
week.
a lot.
Food is
That's a lot,
irresistible.
especially for cheese.
People will
Yeah.
travel miles to taste it.
I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, very nice.
But like a lot of her home cooking, this lot is destined for the freezer, where its delicious texture and flavour will be lost forever.
Well, you cook beautifully.
Yeah.
That's a really nice looking like mac and cheese.
Yeah, it
Why
is.
it's so tasty.
I don't think I want. It's not a case of wanting.
No, I think you've got into a habit,
I've gotten a habit.
which is a lazy habit. You're not lazy because you work so bloody hard.
Yeah,
Who's
and
lazy?
it's a matter of.
I feel like it's an efficient habit, but not for like a restaurant.
Right.
He's definitely lazy. If you turned up for work half an hour late in my kitchen, trust me, you'd be home for the day. Looking for a new fucking job.
To be honest, it's no wonder Brian's lost heart. The man's been working in the kitchen for as long as I have. But to save money, he's been sidelined.
I was gone by 11:45.
So much so, he's rarely involved in actually making any of the food.
There is a kind of a method to my madness.
But you're throwing it together.
It looks like I'm throwing it together, but I throw it together the exact same way every single week.
So when you're not doing it, who does
You're
it?
cooking.
That is my cooking. So she doesn't have
Yeah.
like an actual recipe or measurement. She just throws. That's
Yep.
how I do.
Yep.
I feel like
I don't
that's
get
how
it.
a lot of people do.
I mean, sure, but you gotta write down your recipes for people that also cook your shit. You can't just
I
be like, oh,
don't-
here's a handful of this shit.
Who needs measurement? I don't want to do math in my cooking. Who likes
That's
math?
That's
Bad.
baking.
No. I still wing baking. That's why one of my cookies turned out salty.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
I'm doing it.
That's my point.
Okay.
If Sharita was using Brian properly, they could ditch the freezers once and for all.
And the macaroni and cheese is nearly
What is
there.
that meat though? Oh, that's some really good looking mac and cheese.
Yep.
Does look good, doesn't it?
As it stands, few customers will taste the food at its best. Sharita's thrown away her unique selling point. And boy, does she need one.
It's 1:10 Saturday lunchtime, and this place should be absolutely rammed. And there's not a soul in here.
It looks very cozy though.
Yeah, it's cute.
I would go there if it wasn't packed.
I mean, well, it's not packed
This is
now.
dire.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday are your prime days for business. But like many failing restaurants, Sharita's
Also, that little corner by the window is very cute.
Yeah, that's the spot to be
That's
in.
the cozy corner. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the safety corner. We found
that's
the safety corner.
That's where I want to sit. That's that good shit.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
It's right next to the stairs.
Well, yeah, but it's like not bad. Like you have a gap right there.
If
But
there's
that
just 2
chair-
or 3 of you there, sure. But if there's one person sitting on that chair that's facing Gordon Ramsay,
I think
you're
there's like a
fucked.
gap.
I'm sure there's a little gap, but I mean, I'd still bother me if someone was constantly walking behind me while I was
Yeah.
eating.
Yeah. It's still
Yeah.
safety corner though.
It's still the better seat.
Yeah.
Poor man's meat pie.
Yeah.
£8.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be good. Yet you go onto the menu here. You've got main courses at
I wonder what
14,
drink they have. It's pink.
£15. Why have they gone up so expensive?
To pay my bills. To be blunt, it was bank manager,
Yeah.
accountant, and I was saying, help me, how do I do this? They said, you gotta raise your prices. You gotta raise your prices.
Always the bank manager's solution.
Yeah,
Put your prices
and
up.
it was literally down to the bank manager.
Well, he's an arsehole.
Oh, good.
It's killing the business. I want to look at restructuring the menu.
Okay.
Making it a little bit shorter.
Maybe he's drinking wine.
Tweaking the portion size.
I would be.
Having less come back.
60% are bones come back, but it's that 40% I want to work on.
The objective for every customer coming through that door is to have a starter.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea to always shrink a menu down. I think if you're a massive, like I had a diner up in New York that like their menu is like 4 or 5 pages long. It is a big bitch, but you could sit like maybe almost 1,000 people in that place.
Okay.
But like but a place like this that you could sit like 40, I think like having a very small like 1-page menu is perfectly fine.
I like smaller menus because I feel like it's overwhelming whenever there's a lot of options.
Especially
And
for
I
me.
also don't want to read all that. Yeah, especially for you.
Yeah, so I think they should follow more of like a like the food trucks. You have you have a few go-tos and you're good to go.
Well, then there's also, I'm not going to name the restaurant's name because I don't want to dox myself, but there's a restaurant near like us that they change their menus like seasonal or like every month. So they have like a large menu, but it's actually like small whenever you go. It's interesting.
It's only one restaurant that does that.
Yeah. No, there's not. I'm sure there's a lot of menus or a lot of restaurants that do that, but it's like it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
They have like different desserts every month. It's cute.
It's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
A mains and a dessert.
Okay.
You wait and see the turnover treble if you can squeeze 3 courses out of them.
Okay.
But before we can squeeze anything out of anybody, we need customers.
Look, she has a new
And if
apron.
they're not coming to us,
She's stacked.
we've got to take Momma Cherri's
Oh, this is
She
cute.
has so many
food
cute
to
aprons.
them.
Yeah, this is cute.
Got the meatloaf?
Oh my
Yeah. Got the
God.
ribs?
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
Chicken? That smells amazing.
They're handing out food.
Smelling so good. So good.
That's cute.
And who better
I
to
would
front it
definitely.
than the mama herself.
Don't be
That's such a
shy.
great idea too, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come to you.
Look
but
at
you're
that.
Not coming to me. This is all cooked fresh at Momma Cherri Soul Food Shack just around the corner there.
She said Momma Cherri.
Pretty good.
Go back.
Is it Sherry or Cherry? Now
I don't know anymore. I don't know.
If she says it, it must be Cherry.
But it's Gordon Ramsay. What he says goes. Wait, hold on. Look, I want you before we go farther. Look at the kid in almost dead center of the screen with the green shoes.
What are you talking about? What?
Dead center of the screen. He's behind the pole. Look at see the lime green
Oh
pole.
God, those are bright green shoes. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What about
he's
him?
looking right at us.
He's looking at us.
That's it. He's just. I don't know. I feel like he's peering.
He
through
looks
the
like he's
screen.
like glaring at us.
That's what I'm saying. Now we're gonna go back a pinch on and watch him.
I don't think he likes us.
I'm gonna come to you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What? Why are you looking at me like that, bro? Get the fuck away from me. He's freaking me out a little bit.
All cooked fresh at Momma Cherri Soul Food Shack just around the corner there.
Momma Cherri.
Pretty good. This particular food is called soul food, okay? Cooked from the soul, from the heart.
Boy, she's good. A soul food evangelist, and she's out to convert the whole of Brighton.
Soul food. Can I hear you all say it? Soul food. All right.
Just wind her up and let her go.
That's nice, isn't it? So give me some more wings.
That's a really cute idea to advertise your restaurant, though.
They're paying you.
Definitely.
Just outside.
Yes, I did.
There's no doubt that Sharita's a terrific cook, but she's employing Brian to do that job, and I'm beginning to realise she's wasted in the kitchen.
I feel like the big thing with advertising food is like convenience. You know, because I was telling you the other day about the idea that someone had when they were like, they made a snack company, but then they got a job at Uber Eats and then put free samples of their snacks in the bags. But like once you get people hooked on like a snack and they want it again, they're gonna keep coming back regardless.
Yep.
You know, so all you need is that initial exposure, and you need to go to the customer to some extent to be able to kind of pass that threshold, and then they'll do whatever it takes to get that thing back.
Yeah. I get addicted to food.
Yeah.
She's very good with people too.
With Saturday night service about to begin.
Like, I feel like
it's time
she'd
to
be
get the
very
shack
fun to
in
talk
order.
to.
It's pretty obvious that the business is in dire straits. You know, that's real.
It's real.
That's the truth. Watching you guys over the last couple of days, you actually treat it like it's your fucking home. Chilled, relaxed. And this lady here, you talk to her almost as if it's your mum. And that really has to stop. If this is going to go any further, and if it doesn't work, not only are you out of business and your livelihood's gone, all of you guys are out of a fucking job. You've got no work. So when it's that far down, we really have to dig deep and come up with sensible ideas. And tonight, I'm going to ask you to stay out the kitchen.
Okay.
Because you've got so much to sell.
Yeah.
And you're a fucking good cook.
Thank you.
So, Sharita, let
Aw.
him cook.
I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let him. I am. Yeah.
You have to pass the reins over now. And if you don't break away from this stove, I swear to God, the business is going to close. And let them do the job that you fucking pay them money for.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep. I'm gonna go put some makeup on because I'm going downstairs.
Sharita's street hustling has secured a fully booked restaurant tonight.
Cute.
If we're going to get through it,
He's
I
still
love
very
her.
good at it. I love him too. But,
Yeah.
But yes, she is very nice. But like he is extremely stern, and he's like, hey, you gotta fucking do. And he's like, he makes sure he uses his like, it's weird to call it like anger energy or like almost. I don't know how else to word it, but basically like his
He's very straightforward and like doesn't beat around
Direct.
the bush. And yeah.
right. And although it is aggressive, it comes from a good place.
Yeah.
And you respect it more so. But he's like, hey, you do this or you're fucked, and then you'll hopefully listen to that point. So it's just always cool to see him, even though he's a hard ass. He's a hard ass for a reason and not out of nowhere.
Tough love.
Tough love. The show.
we need to get this kitchen working like an efficient, well-oiled machine.
Eddie, are you doing the that now, yeah?
Time to whip up a bit of professionalism into these boys.
Gavin, can you take those starters and food downstairs? Yeah? We're standing there doing nothing? There you go.
The food looks good. I like the plates that they
Open up
use
your
too,
eyes,
like the
yeah,
plates.
And get him fucking working, okay? You're running this place tonight, you know that? You're going to prove to her downstairs that you can do it. And not just to her, but to yourself and me. I said no smiling, no laughing. Serious.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Good evening. Have you had a chance to look at the menu? Yeah.
Downstairs, Sharita slipped effortlessly into the role of the hostess with the
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, maybe she does need to be more in front of the house because as we saw with her, like on the beach and the boardwalk and stuff, like she's
Yeah.
very good with people and selling like the meals and like giving them a vibe of the place. And I think that's what they would come back for.
Yeah.
Is her hospitality.
mostess.
Any of you eat macaroni and cheese? We do, but I'm telling you, it's fantastic. Gordon grated my cheese.
Yeah, she's good with
Ryan's
people.
taking his first
Yeah.
decision as the head chef. Pre-cooked buffalo wings are off the menu. From now on, they're being cooked to order.
Chicken's been cooked from fresh. Nice. People already, the place is turned around in 20 minutes.
Well, almost. The rest of the food's going out just as Sharita's always done it. Hot food, cold plates, uninspiring salads.
£4 for that? That's shocking.
And jaw-breaking
That
meatloaf.
like salad looked good too.
If you say so.
You laughing?
But let's not try to run.
What, you didn't think the salad looked good? That salad looks so good. Look
It-
at that
it looked-
salad.
Well,
I'm gonna
it
rewind to
looked
that
messy
salad.
to me.
Maybe you
I
look
did-
messy to me.
I was gonna drag my
Look at
character
that
off screen,
salad.
but
You can't. You're trapped.
I'm
You have no
stuck here.
power here. Yep.
I don't know what I'm looking at. There's corn, cucumbers, red.
I like the cucumbers because they look very moist. It seems like they put a lot of like salad dressing on it. And
Where's the croutons?
I love like soup salad where I
Where's
only
the
put like a
cheese?
ton. Well, I don't want cheese. I don't want croutons. I just want
I want
salad
cheese.
dressing.
I want bread and cheese in my salad.
I want my
basically
salad
want
to be a soup. Okay, well, we have a two different definition of soup, apparently.
We both wanted the same thing. I don't know how the fuck we both came to that.
I have no idea.
Alright, anyway.
And jaw-breaking meatloaf.
What time are we close tonight? You laughing?
But let's not try to run before we can walk.
Can I get get this one as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's going. It's going in the oven. The cheese is
I've never seen a restaurant that served meatloaf before, now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't like meatloaf.
I like meatloaf.
Bye.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
There you go.
The restaurant's full, but now she's front of house. Sharita's using every trick in the book to boost business.
5 minutes. You go right next door to my friendly pub.
There you go.
And I will
See you in 5.
see you in 5.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Brian.
That's a lot of fire. That's
2
a little
hours
scary.
in, and the food's not going out quick enough. Sharita's faith in Brian is dwindling fast.
Oh, it's the small
You guys
corn.
have been in a long time. I got kids down there.
Yeah, but the starters have just gone.
They've gone.
The starters.
Okay.
What happened there with those starters?
Those starters, they're done.
So already in the lift?
Yeah. Yeah. They're 80, aren't they?
What?
These starters.
What one?
For this table.
These ones? No, I'm doing them now.
Oh shit, I just told her they're gone, man.
For Brian, 3 years of living in a culinary coma is a hard habit to break. He's beginning
3
to lose it.
years.
Table that came in before 5 other tables, they're still waiting on their starters. This one.
And Sharita's constant interruptions aren't exactly helping.
Come on, Brian. Don't lose it now, yeah?
No.
What else on this table? I need to see. What's on it?
You got hot wings and barbecue chicken wings.
I've got the hot wings. I need whatever else is there. Because they are getting restless.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's all they ordered?
Ooh, that looks good. What was that?
It
Was
does
that the
look good,
wings?
I am
That like way they
I'll
like
tell you what the
sprinkle. Oh, well, did not mean to go that far back. Where is it? What was I wanting to talk about?
all they ordered?
Wings. No, you were talking about the that.
Right here. I thought those were like flies flying around it, but
Yeah.
it was them like sprinkling like. I was concerned for a second. I'm like, where'd all these flies come from?
I'll tell you what the problem was.
With fresh food, yeah, you can't expect the food to just jump on your plate just like that.
We
It
can
has to
explain
cook.
that to her after.
You know, chicken takes a good 14-20 minutes to make sure that you don't kill anyone.
Okay, as that pig feet go on, because it needs to go on now. Because
Pig
it
feet?
takes the time, yeah?
Wait, pig feet?
Every minute you're
I would
in
try
here, we're
pig feet.
losing money.
I would too. I would try anything as long as I'm not allergic to it.
So, what do you think of that meatloaf?
Bloody good.
Thank you. Didn't I tell you? Didn't
I had a dream last night
Oh,
that
no.
I bought pickled quail eggs
Okay.
and I tried
And then
them.
what?
I don't remember how they tasted. Do they actually
Okay.
make pickled quail eggs though? Is that a thing?
You're gonna have to look it up.
I'm gonna have to look it up later.
I tell you?
I thought the kitchen got off to a really good start. You were slightly nervous being down there because you were sort of not spying on them, but coming up,
Yeah.
agitated.
Yeah.
Yeah. You lost it, Brian.
A little bit, yes.
A little bit.
And things just got a little bit on
Yeah.
top.
You said something interesting though. Yeah. Sharita has to understand it's going to take 3 or 4 minutes longer because I'm cooking from raw, and the benefit is the customer. But I think this guy,
Yeah.
with the help of AD, can get faster.
Yeah.
Much faster. I mean, how would you sum up? You're in the dining room
Yeah,
tonight.
it felt good because I'm telling you, for 3.5 years being here, it was the first Saturday night that I have spent downstairs.
They've
Aw.
seen you, that's the face they want to see when they come to see Mama.
Downstairs, I'm going to be cracking the whip a lot harder.
It's your business.
Yeah, so,
of course.
You know, and
Gotta
that's
crack
what I
the
was
whip.
thinking.
Yeah.
You know, I got to crack it.
Let's go.
Okay,
Thank you.
good. Thank you guys. Let me go down here
Fire
and
off.
finish seeing because I got a few more desserts to sell.
Yeah.
Wait, what desserts does she have?
That's why I want to know.
I know. Oh look, the pier. It broke
It's
down
broken again. Damn. Must have been the wind. Is that beach all rocks?
If Brian's going to
It
win
might be.
Sharita's
There's
respect,
some beaches that are all rocks. I think there was one in Italy I went to that was all rocks. It was really cool.
Well,
And then some guy came over and tried to massage my friend.
That's-
Very forcefully. It was very weird.
don't ruin my experience here. Let's keep going.
as a head chef, he needs to become more involved
We
in
were taking a nap on the beach too.
I don't want to know more.
food as well as cooking.
Number 13, lucky for some.
But since his hours were cut, he's been dropped in a catch-22 situation.
Where's little lady gone? Hey.
Brian's been left holding
doing
the
it there?
baby.
It became a problem because Claire had to
That was
go to work.
cute.
Yeah.
And we had to find a way of meeting the bill at the end of the month.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I can't do Tuesdays and Wednesdays. The whole thing is just confused.
Yeah.
You know.
As Brian's involvement with the food has diminished, so too has his confidence. The first time he made meatloaf 2 years ago, it was a disaster. So we're going to prove that Brian can not only do it, but do it better.
But how much influence do you have on the menu?
Even sometimes I'll do a menu or something, but she changes it anyway. So really, at the end of the day, my influence disappears.
But you've got to be strong now.
Yes.
If she's going to concentrate in the dining room,
yes.
you're going to be running the kitchen.
Yes.
You have to be strong.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Nice.
The problem with Sharita's meatloaf is
Cute.
the bacon. By the time it's cooked, it's like cutting into leather.
Those are cute little meatloaf.
Back bacon you saw dries out. There's hardly any fat in back bacon.
Is meatloaf supposed to have bacon in it?
Streaky
I don't-
bacon.
Not normally, I don't
one.
think. At least I've
Nice.
never like seen it with
Fatty
bacon. I
piece
bet
of
it's
bacon
good
there.
though.
As it's cooking.
I bet you
Yeah.
probably makes it
It's got
better
moisture
than what I had.
inside the meatloaf. Yeah?
Oh yeah. Look how cute that is.
Cute, yeah. Wait, have you never had good meatloaf?
Maybe not.
I like meatloaf. My mom makes a good meatloaf.
Well, I'm gonna try it.
Okay, I'll
Maybe.
let her know.
Okay, cool.
Say, no, this is like this, like that. I think I can see myself going far. You know, I can achieve things. It's a happy feeling, you know. It's a happy feeling.
Just look at them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That looks like good meatloaf.
Oh, he likes it.
The seasoning
Yeah.
is just right. It's not too salty. It's just
That's cute that he's like visiting him at his home and helping him at his
Yeah.
home too. I feel like that's like so cozy and cute.
Yeah. And scaring his child.
Yeah.
Doesn't need anything else at all.
With
Oh, we got
Brian's
music back.
confidence slowly returning, now I've got to work on Sharita. She excels as a natural cook.
It's a
and
really
a
nice
hostess.
painting though. I wonder how much that costs.
Yeah, right? I was thinking that too.
But when it comes to business, she's a self-confessed numbskull.
1.5 meters long.
Whoa.
And this tells me the money. The money is, look how that's a bit shorter.
She doesn't need to call herself a numbskull.
Crazy.
We want it the other way
I
round.
want it the other way around.
Definitely.
But it's not just the takings that are the problem here.
200 grams of butter.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a beautifully risen cake, successful restaurants only thrive when three key business factors are working in close harmony.
Gradually adding 200 grams of flour.
I love watching food.
1/3 staff costs.
I want to
1/3
like
food costs,
squeeze that dough.
1/3 gross profit. Combine all those ingredients into one recipe.
Yeah.
Chemistry.
What are they
You have
making?
the most amazing cake. And that's how
Cake.
the business works. Yeah.
At the moment, Sharita's business cake is way off course.
Business
I'm going to
cake.
show you something.
What's her
we've got
business cake?
currently happening here?
It's for
Shack.
With
businessmen
few
only.
midweek customers,
Oh.
Sharita's gross profits are dangerously low.
Very, very little profit.
Her food costs are reasonably healthy, but her massive overheads are crippling her.
Well, I just want to show that what it's going to cost you when we start adding really high staff costs. So there's an imbalance already. Yep.
Oh, that's a cute way to teach her. I like that. That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Hard. Now I'm doing this on purpose to prove a point.
It's a good teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't complete a recipe for a successful business when you've got an imbalanced situation.
So that's what the
tell me
business
to fuck
cake
off,
is.
but how much you pay
That's what he
Yep.
meant.
I get
Okay.
a month, well, I get around 200 a week. That's it. I'm the lowest out of the kitchen.
£200 a week.
A week, yeah.
£800
That's
a month.
For her
You're working
business?
7 days a week.
I'm working 7 days a week.
That's
yeah.
a fucking disgrace.
Even 80 gets more than me some weeks.
A commis chef that's part-time gets paid more than you.
You're far too fucking soft.
Oh, I know.
You really are far too soft.
Well,
It stops
yeah.
now.
I know.
Or maybe
I
they could
know,
just
I
fire
know,
like
I
2
know.
people.
I don't think she's gonna want to do that.
Business
Yeah.
with the
She's
right
gonna have to.
ingredients.
Yeah.
And that is what you're currently running.
Right.
Have a think and let
Okay.
me know which one you'd like to eat.
You have a think.
Very good. Oh, I just feel like crying.
Aw.
Damn.
That's a good way to teach, though.
Why are you crying?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to lose my business.
Well, that's good, right?
I'm nearing the end of my week in Brighton.
Wait.
Is that Gordon
I think that's him.
trying to moonwalk right now?
Yeah, I think so.
That's actually kind of cute, though.
it's a good
I'm nearing the end of my week
transition.
in Brighton.
He's
Okay.
practicing his moonwalk.
Fucking bollocks.
Not sure I found my soul yet, but
I like that.
it's finally
I like
beginning
that.
to behave like a head chef. And
He's ready
Sharita
for it.
is undergoing a transformation from mother to matron, and from now on, she'll be ruling this roost with an iron hand.
This is
I like
not
her
a
handwriting.
walk-in
Look at the ring.
Oh
We
yeah.
still have a fundamental problem, a crippling lack of weekday customers. What we need is a gimmick, a bargain that will ensure the
he got
shack's
cow
full to
pants?
the rafters.
He's got some cow pants on.
I gotta see the cow.
Look
I
at them.
love his cow pants.
Look at them. I would wear the fuck out of those cow pants. Oh my god, yes.
That's cute.
A bargain
love
that will
that.
ensure the shack's full to the rafters all week long.
The idea is to sell your restaurant
Yeah.
per table.
Okay.
Okay, so a table of 6. 6 chairs,
Yep.
£10 a head, £60 for that table. If that worked
Yeah.
every night at £10 a head,
Yeah.
that's £360
She's peeling
in the till.
those
Think of
so
it this way.
fast. Look, watch
They'll
her.
spend the same amount of money
On their alcohol.
on alcohol.
Oh,
My
we didn't
plan
get to watch her. I would like you to watch her peel that.
Okay. I mean,
It's
I
important to
am
me.
amazed when anyone can do it. I'll just eat it with the shell on.
This is very important to me. I bet they're perfectly peeled too. Watch.
Table. If that worked
Yeah.
every night at £10 a head,
Yeah.
that's
Did you see
£360
that?
Yeah.
till. Think of it this way.
Yeah.
They'll spend the same amount of money.
On their
The amount of those
On
eggs I would
alcohol.
eat if I could do it yet that
My
easily.
plan is to create an exciting three-course fixed buffet for each table, simplifying the service and cherry-picking from the existing menu.
Cherry pick, I see.
But before we
Cherry
get to
tomato,
the
cherry
presentation
pick,
to
I got you.
Sharita, I've got to inject some
I
life
love
into
cherry
those
tomatoes.
god-awful
Yeah.
lump salads.
How much does salad cost?
That's a big pepper.
£4 fucking 50. Do you think that's real good value for money for what you're serving? No. No? Made a very simple dressing here. Roasted cumin. Yes. Yeah. A little
Okay.
bit of olive oil.
That looks nice.
Fresh lime.
Ooh.
Okay.
See, already that salad looks better than the one
Let's
earlier.
start building it up and get some.
It's more
colours in
colorful.
there. Yeah, £4.50 for a salad. It's a fucking
It is like
joke.
more green.
Sweet potatoes. Huge in soul food, yeah? All they've done is been blanched.
What is
It's a
that?
pan.
Potatoes?
Yeah?
Sweet potato.
Nicely coloured.
Ah, okay, it is potato.
Don't move them until they've got colour on there, okay? Because the more you move them around, what happens? They break up. That voice in the background. She's in the kitchen again. Ladies, the secret here now is to keep them nice and hot. They go really nice, almost like a roast potato. This is not a difficult, finicky thing to do. For me, you know, when you look at the style of Sharita's food, it's really important to keep it rustic. You don't want anything fancy. I'm not being funny, but Gavin, the kitchen porter, can
Ooh.
get this stuff done.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good. Damn. I'm
Damn.
What I'm trying to do is
That's
make
me.
the place look less cluttered.
Yes, I
Yeah,
understand.
because the food speaks for itself. And sometimes I see these mountains of food going out, okay?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's too much.
So come here. Here you go. Lick it. Oh, and you know you'll want to.
Okay, yeah, that's her husband. I forgot that was her husband. I
Yeah,
was like, is
could
she
you
just-
imagine?
I was like,
Could
is
you
she just
fucking
having
imagine?
her staff member just like lick her
Lick her-
fingers?
Yeah. Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
they are very close there.
Could you fucking imagine?
I was just so confused for like a second.
Yeah. It was funny.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it's gonna be called.
Mix it. Oh, mix it in. I cannot mix it doing that. That was better, actually. I just saw.
Did he just show off his moonwalk to him?
He did. He did.
That's so cute. Wait, I want to watch that again.
Okay.
I want to watch that interaction again.
You just like him moonwalking.
I cannot mix it doing that.
That's such a wholesome interaction.
That was better, actually. I just seriously, Chef.
No more food piled high on cold plates.
Okay, I want to get these bowls filled up.
At £10 a head, as long as it's delicious and looks good, the customers are going to love it.
So we can present the what else is going on.
I would love to go eat there.
We've got jerk chicken. Jerk chicken is...
Brian can clear the frozen backlog and start
Yeah,
from fresh.
Make it look nice.
Ooh.
We've got to sell this, yeah? We're gonna really sell it.
I like bowls instead of plates.
Simple, sexy, and irresistible soul food.
Yeah, sexy. Yeah.
Sell as well. Come on, then do it. Do something. Fucking hell.
He looks so excited too.
Stop moonwalking.
Amy, what do you think?
They're excited.
Huh? Fucking good.
This is fantastic. Honestly,
Yes?
what leftovers,
Right,
what you can do with it.
Let's go.
Fucking hell.
I can't believe they have to walk the food downstairs like that.
Basically, we've gone through the fridge, seen what's need to be used up, yes. And every day is going to change.
Yes.
Here we just made a really nice vegetable pig lily. And it just marinates through
Pig
brown
lily,
sugar.
never
And you
heard
go,
of that
look at
before.
there for 4 people.
Same.
Yeah.
You got a mug of soup as well, don't forget. And I think it's
Mug
quite
of soup.
sort
Oh,
of
that
fresh
soup?
and
I
new.
thought that was
And it
coffee.
sort of deformalises the restaurant because it is soul food and it's, you know, across the table.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
lovely.
but I think it also introduces everybody to different tastes
types.
of all the foods.
Yeah.
That's a cool little system.
Yeah.
And the idea, of course, is once they've experienced this,
It's
they
cute.
come back Friday or Saturday for a full thing.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks great.
Good.
I like this.
Tomorrow we're going live.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to be, now that you said live, you wait. I'm going to be live.
It seems Cherita's well and truly sold on our new idea.
Look at that chicken. That looks like some
Yeah.
really good chicken.
Yeah.
Look at that chicken.
Yeah, I know. It looks fake. It looks so good.
It looks like good chicken. I usually don't even like chicken either, but I would like that chicken.
I love chicken.
New idea.
Whoa. Okay. I just got to think of a word for tapas. I'm going to come up with my own word. I'm going to make a word up. But I guess I can't call it slappers because that sounds too rude.
And short, dynamic,
Yep.
to the point.
Yep.
Yeah? Good.
He's
The
wearing
mama's
his
on a
fancy
crusade.
suit again.
Right.
That's it.
That
He's bringing
matches
it back.
the aprons.
All right? And we're launching tomorrow evening, having a big party down there. 10 pounds each, 3 courses, delicious.
Excellent,
Yeah. Okay. I'm doing ribs, jambalaya, barbecue chicken. Going.
Brownies.
Bring some friends with you. Okay.
You'll love the food. Fantastic.
I love her. She's
By
so good
tomorrow
with
night,
people.
Cherita wants the whole of West Sussex to know about Momma Cherri's.
This is Southern FM, that's 6 of the best non-stop, wrapping up with the House Martins happy hour, thorn in my side, you with me?
And its brand new midweek eating concept, Soul in a Bowl.
Look how cute these little bowls are.
Cute, yeah. That's such a good idea.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, absolutely lovely.
You eat, I'll talk, okay? When you're hungry and you're in need of a serious food attack, just come to Momma Cherri's, the Soul Food Shack. We've got soul in a bowl.
Cute.
3 yummy courses served on a platter, fried chicken jambalaya and more. We're talking soul food tapas. The price is so right, so come to the shack tonight.
Cute.
Cute. You brought us breakfast, you can have that huge plug for nothing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Breakfast was delicious.
On a normal Wednesday night, Cherita would be lucky to get 8 customers.
Good morning, Momma Cherri's. Can I help you?
But whilst we've been out,
Jeez,
bookings
look at
for
all
this
that shit.
evening's launch have gone through the roof.
Early or late? I'm doing probably 2
That's a lot of
sessions,
stuff there.
7 o'clock and a 9 o'clock
Right?
session.
It's all coming together, except for one small hitch.
There's no Brian, there's no Adi, there's no Gavin. No one's here. Brian's stuck with a fucking babysitter somewhere, God knows where. And you know what? If they're ever going to get this place right, then they're going to have to really understand discipline because this is a joke. Big day, no one in the
Crazy.
fucking
No
kitchen.
one's
Oh
there.
my god, especially on like an important day too.
Where have you been?
Looking for babysitters, chef.
Looking for, come on, go over and get changed, yeah? I thought you were going to be here by 10.
I was meant to be at 10, but
Yeah.
I tried to phone the girl who looked after them yesterday.
Yeah.
She said, no, go, just like that, out of the blue.
Get changed, yeah? And let's get fucking
Well,
started.
I feel like that's not his like fault though to be late if it's like a
It's not,
babysitter
but-
that just decided to cancel last minute. But then what do you do about that?
You gotta have a backup.
Do you call?
Always gotta have a backup.
Well, I
You
would
call
assume
what?
you call. Did he not call to let them know?
Maybe. I mean, he did say he would. Well, no, Gordon. He said that he was stuck with a babysitter or something like that.
Yeah.
So I guess he did. Maybe he did call.
What if you can't find a baby? Do you just bring your child to work? I feel like that would be.
I would.
I guess you would have to.
Yeah, you would.
That'd be stressful. Children stress me out.
Started, yeah? Let's go, yeah?
I was hoping the renewed responsibility of running this kitchen would relight Brian's passion for cooking,
Potato.
You need, young man, a
Eggs.
fucking rocket up your ass.
and with it bring a new commitment to both raising the quality
Sure.
and the urgency with which the food's delivered.
How about sweating off the onions at the same time? They're in front of you there, look.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
But even if Brian was making the new improved meatloaf twice as fast,
Fucking useless.
it still wouldn't be quick enough.
Did he just call him
I'm
useless?
just testing it now to
Yeah.
see what flavors have come
What
out.
is that?
Do you have a
What?
young brother? Where-
What was that? What was that? A little teeny
Those-
piece of potato?
It looked like. Is that the meatloaf? I don't know.
That can't be the meatloaf.
Maybe it's butter. Maybe it's butter.
I don't
some
know.
form. I don't know.
You haven't put the wet mixture in there yet, so how can you identify the texture?
Oh, yes.
Get the recipe complete first, add the breadcrumbs, then do the fucking test.
Was it bread, maybe?
Jesus Christ. Some mothers do have them. Huh? And I've got one.
Thankfully, Shrita's completely unaware that Brian's already losing it upstairs.
So how's it looking now?
It's looking full.
No, no,
What
no,
day of the
so-
week am I? Wednesday.
When-
This
but-
is wonderful.
Perfect. And
Cute.
50, 55 customer tonight. That's £550 on food.
Yep.
The same again.
Yep.
55.
Drink.
Drink.
Yep.
That's £1,000.
That's a lot of people for that
Yep.
small little
which
place.
is equivalent to a
Yep.
Friday night take.
Yeah, that's a Friday night.
Show a touch of flexibility.
It's a new start for the shack, and tonight every member of Shrita's staff has got to give 100%.
Okay, here are a set of rules that each and every one of you are now going to abide by. And it's not a governing rule, it's an understanding what this business needs to go further and forward.
I need everybody here on time. And on time means
Oh,
if
her
I say
earrings
you
are
start
cute.
at 6, you get here at 1:45. That way you have your cigarettes, you get changed, you chat, you have your coffee, and so that at 6 o'clock you're on the floor, okay? The next one is there is always something to do. And if you can't think of it, ask me.
The Queen.
I'll give you something to do.
Residence. Yes,
Exactly.
Sharita is now on the floor.
Yep, that's where I'm gonna be.
And to confirm that, we're going to raise the flag. Yes?
All right.
Okay.
You okay?
Sharita
Hold
is
that,
in residence,
hold that.
yes?
Here,
And that's where she
hold
stays.
that.
I want you to pull this up here together. There you go. Listen, have a great service. Think customer, push the wine, and work together. Let's
Push
get it
the
right.
wine.
Right fucking now. Let's go.
Okay, inside.
It must have been the wine he was drinking
The
earlier. It
success
was like a
of Soul
pretty
in a Bowl
color.
relies on doing
It was.
large numbers. At only £10 a head, Shrita must fill the restaurant twice over.
Everything prepped, yes? Are you nervous?
Yeah, I am.
Good, it's a good sign.
No.
Brian, Adi and Gavin have got to get those platters flying down those stairs, but they're only just peeling the last potatoes.
We're gonna send you down a tray designed for 2.
It comes with cornbread and soup as a starter. Soup's excellent.
So I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Very much.
All right. Thank you.
Unfortunately, we are fully booked tonight, but
It's the first Wednesday night ever they've had to turn customers
Jesus.
away.
Ooh, the soups look cute.
Yeah, they are
I
cute.
wonder what kind of soup it is. I love
Salad soup.
No, that's salad.
Croutons and cheese.
Look at that salad.
3, they've had a person join them, so it's now for 4.
It's already looking better, but tonight it's got to be perfect.
Stop. Take the fucking bowl off the tray. Put it in the bowl. Yeah. I just don't want all this shit on here everywhere. Yeah, I want it nice and clean. Fucking clean. Come on.
And for the first time this week, Brian's not smiling.
That looks lovely. Well done. Right, vegetarian, please, Eddie. Send it away.
He's
So
focused.
now we're looking for a
Yeah, he
full
is.
soup and a
Or
3 soup.
stressed.
4 cornbread,
Both.
3 cornbread.
Definitely both.
Gavin, you're taking care of the desserts. Yeah.
The team is pulling together.
Can you put a small, just bowl of veggie jambalaya on it? And then the big one is gonna have the meat. Come on, if we slow down, I'm gonna lose it.
Communication is much, much better.
Can I get a timing on some of these so I can tell them?
5 minutes.
5 minutes on all of them. Okay.
Keep it going, Ryan. Yeah? ADS. At 8 o'clock. So far, so good, yeah? You're doing a good job.
If they can keep it going, we might just pull this one off.
They said they are stuffed. It was delicious. All of the different flavors that go with it. Fully satisfied. I'm going to take them some dessert. You see that? Empty
I want to know
bowl.
what the dessert is.
And
Yeah.
for that dessert,
Well, maybe it's the cake.
Adi surprised
Oh.
us all with his homemade pecan pies.
Oh.
Pecan pie.
That beats panel beating.
Oh my god, I love pecan pie.
At just 40
Oh.
pence to make each slice, it's a fifth cheaper and 10
Wait.
times tastier than the one
I don't think I've ever
Shrita
had
can
pecan
buy
pie.
You've never had catfish or pecan
I
pie?
had catfish from a fast food place, and I
You've
never had pecan
pecan
pie.
pie?
Nope,
I love pecan pie.
never had it.
My grandmother likes to make little mini pecan pies, like
Oh.
little like palm size, like pecan
Palm?
pies. Yeah, like the palm of your hand.
Palm?
So everyone has their own little like pecan pie.
Little personal pecan pie.
Yeah, they're cute.
How's
I
the
love
food?
pecan
Good?
pie.
Yes? All right.
Things must be going okay, because we've hardly seen her in the kitchen all night. Are we starting to turn the tables now?
I'm starting to turn, but I've got to get
Because this is a crucial thing at £10 a head. We have to turn those tables, yeah?
So can we do 2 trays at the same time? Is it possible? We can. Yeah?
Now the pressure's really on.
We're losing. Come on, let's get some organization, guys. Come on.
It's still not perfect. A table's called away, you stick that ticket on the tray. No one touches it. But the vibe up here has definitely got more professional.
Hey, we're losing valuable time, man. What are you doing?
Right, Chef.
We're 2 minutes over.
How's it feeling up here?
Hot. Pumping.
Okay. All right.
Can't quite believe I'm saying this, but I think Brian's actually breaking a sweat.
Guys, looking good.
That's so. What is he cooking that catches on fire?
I'm loving it.
Oil.
Very tasty.
Is it the oil? Oil does
Oil.
Salads well done.
I don't know. I never cooked like that.
Right?
Before, and it's really nice.
Okay, what's waiting is a 2, a 6, and a 4. Then we're finished.
You couldn't get better value for money than this. It's remarkable.
Let's get it going. Last table goes out just like the first table, yes?
Get this lady out of the shot.
Definitely will come.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
The one woman was like walking into the camera. I'm trying to look around her to see what's going on.
I wasn't even
Yeah,
late.
this
Oh,
like,
yeah, okay.
I was like, get the hell out of here.
She stayed there for quite a minute.
Definitely will come back. Nice, beautiful.
Man, this looks good.
Yeah, I would love to go eat here.
Fucking well done. Yeah, really good. That's one day. The real work starts tomorrow, yeah?
Yep.
Let's go.
I didn't know how much I was gonna cook today, you know. I didn't know if I was gonna cook or break, basically. But I just one thought in my mind is to get through this.
Cute.
Thursday morning.
Look at that
Oh, he loves
pigeon.
his jacket. Look at that jacket.
Look at that pigeon.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He's the star of the show.
Look how happy he
Thursday
looks.
morning,
Look at him.
and the
Look
whole
at him
team
go.
are in early.
He's still going.
You gotta get that well done.
They're clean out of food stocks and fully booked tonight, so they're starting completely from scratch. Fresh home cooking straight from the soul. Hallelujah.
Can I just say, you set me a target.
Yes.
When I spoke to you last night, we hadn't reached that target.
£800 last night.
Yeah.
I asked for £1,000.
When I cashed up, I hit 1,000.
Yeah, fantastic.
It was 1,080.
Fantastic.
Yep. To find these two,
Yeah.
they did it.
Aw.
He's quietly impressed me this
Cute.
week. But if he really wants to make it as a chef, he's got to decide where his loyalties lie.
What?
I do enjoy it, but I don't like the hours. I
Oh.
don't want to be working those sort of hours when I'm 30, unless I'm as rich as you. And then I won't mind.
You fucker. Can I just say, when I was your age, at the age of 20, there wasn't enough hours in the fucking day for me to work. So, yeah, I'd be very happy to become successful, but you've got to work for it, big boy. It doesn't just come on a plate where you've got to read the following and it'll happen.
Yes.
And Brian. Well, the success of Momma Cherri's depends on his strength and his commitment more than anybody's. You've really pissed me off this week, you know that?
Yes. I felt really bad after, especially yesterday, when I realized that I haven't been really sort of, it's like I didn't care almost.
I just thought when I first saw you in the kitchen, you were treating it like a job, no passion.
But last night, it came back and I could feel it.
You are the head chef.
Yes. Yes.
So act like the head chef.
Yes.
Take responsibilities as the head chef.
Yes. Yes.
Get a grip, wake up, and fucking stop dreaming. And I think Sharita knows what she must do. You are the most marketable asset
Do you think they're gonna fire someone?
of this restaurant.
They should.
I'm gonna be selling myself now. I'm out of that kitchen.
Understand. Kitchen morning, AM,
Yep.
hosting the room and being present in the evening.
Yep.
You
I
have
don't
got
know
to
if they-
continue that.
I will
They
do,
need
but I'm gonna
to.
take some control back.
Set
Well, we're gonna
a
find
fucking
out.
Example.
I'm going to.
Do not be scared to get rid of baggage.
Oh? Maybe.
See?
Back in December, I spent a week at Momma Cherri's failing soul food shack, and I've never spent a week quite like it.
I fed good Ramsay. And he cleaned his place.
No discipline,
If you turned up for work half an hour late in my kitchen, you'd be home for the day. Looking for a new fucking job.
and £65,000 in debt.
Jeez.
Every minute you're in here, we're losing money. Fucking hell.
I whipped the head chef into shape,
I said no smiling, no laughing. Serious.
Okay.
Yeah? You need, young man,
Eggs.
a fucking rocket up your ass.
and the mama found her true calling.
If you don't break away from this stove,
I swear to God, the business is going to close.
What's it called? Sober! Thank you! Just call me Mama. Mama. You got it.
Together, by the end of the week, we had the shack firmly back on track.
See that? Empty bowls.
Cute.
It's such a cute restaurant too.
It's a Wednesday night.
Oh, they should do more
And I'm just
outdoor
hoping
seating.
The Mama will be glad to have me back.
Hello?
Oh my God! My cousin!
You're in the dining room?
Of course. Where else
Cute.
would I be? I'm out of the kitchen. And Soul in the Bowl.
Still going?
Going well. I mean, I wish you could have been here last night. We were absolutely full.
What, on a
Upstairs,
Tuesday?
On a Tuesday. Upstairs and downstairs.
Amazing.
Aww.
Staff-wise, how they get on with
Yeah,
stuff?
that's nice.
A lot better. You see Lauren's actually in a uniform.
Hi, Lauren. Were you late today?
No.
Early.
Early. Oh, yes. I know.
Yeah. My moonwalker, where is he?
Oh, he's
Was it a problem of having her in a uniform?
I guess it depends on the vibe of the place, because sometimes waiters and waitresses need the
I guess,
typical
yeah.
black dress shirt kind of vibe.
But I
it
wonder
dep-
if
it
they
depends.
had a uniform and she just refused to wear it. Like, I wonder if that was
Maybe.
like a problem.
I don't know.
upstairs. He's upstairs. Oh, yeah,
Is
he's
he?
where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, can I go up and see him?
Yeah, go on. Let's surprise him.
It's great to hear that Brian sorted out his babysitting problems. Sharita's been able to take him on full-time as Momma Cherri's head chef, and he's a changed man.
How you doing, big boy? Are you well?
Fine, thank you.
Good to see you.
It's nice to see you again.
On weekdays, he's running the kitchen single-handed, and he seems to be thriving on the responsibility.
That looks
Single-handed is
fantastic.
crazy.
You're not throwing things in there anymore now. You place them in there nicely. They actually look
It's
smart.
better. It looks better.
Huh?
It does, yes.
What's
Just
happened
looks-
to you over the last 2 months?
I went through a phase, the state you found me in when you came in was totally sort of...
The
give up.
Lord's come down and touched you.
I'd given up.
All credit to Brian. He's taken Soul in a bowl and run with it.
Cute.
It's looking really fresh.
All those food look good.
Yeah, loves mushrooms.
You get a choice of nachos or soup.
Soup.
Nachos, nachos.
Why does no one want soup?
I like
Just taking
soup,
now for the food to come
but
out.
also nachos are pretty good.
On the tray.
On the tray. it's
I
taken
think I would
about-
rather
I'd say
soup
about
over
6 to 7
nachos.
minutes.
Good.
5 minutes.
It depends on the soup.
Quick as possible as I can be, yeah.
So you haven't lost your touch then?
Nah, no, not really. It's coming back slowly. You know, when you lose a bit of confidence, it's kind of difficult to sort of try and find yourself back again. You know, but at the moment, I'm so into it, and I'm gonna get it done, whatever happens.
Hey, here we go.
The team has been stripped down, and the customers seem to love their new improved food. It's all good for business.
Smells good. Got some jerky
Never seen a
chicken,
restaurant deliver food
your
like
meat
that. It's very cute.
Yeah.
hot wings,
I've seen
barbecue.
some places do this. There's like this, I think it's like a fried chicken place. And they had a bunch of different like fried food and they brought it out like this with like
Yeah, I
salad
would
and
love that.
rice and stuff. Yeah.
I would love that.
His takings are up
I
a
couldn't eat
staggering
anything there, but it was
60%
cute.
on last year,
Fair.
despite now being
I could
closed on
only eat the
Monday.
salad.
And last Saturday, Sharita filled the restaurant 3 times over, with Brian and Adi cooking for a massive 105 customers.
I'd love to see you spinning around doing 105 covers, you know that?
Yeah?
I bet you were moonwalking all over the fucking
Oh,
shop.
I didn't see the moonwalk for a second there.
Okay, here we go. Soul in the bowl.
Thank you.
Go. Let's see what we got here for you.
He's just eating with her husband.
Brian looks well.
Is exactly what I wanted him to get some confidence, and he's got
Oh.
self-confidence. I know.
I'm walking in and seeing what you've done to the menus.
Can you see what I've done to the
They
menus?
look fantastic.
You see what I've done to the menus? And I've also created my own soul and explaining it out. to
Easy
people.
format, no intimidation.
Yeah.
And you know, when I think back to that folder and go through those pages
Yeah.
and all that crap on that, you know, I mean,
People
now
laugh
look,
because it was like a book, but I think it was too much. To
Yeah.
Taking up too
they're,
much space.
they're smart.
What's happening now is I've got people coming in on the weekdays ordering the soul in the bowl, and then they say to me, I can't wait to book a weekend because I know now I'm having those ribs. They weren't
Aw.
enough.
So how worried
Cute.
you were.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's such a smart idea for like a restaurant.
That stress
I think
is
so
gone
too.
The stress is gone because now I feel that there is a future. Before I didn't think there was a future.
Yeah.
I've got that fire back inside of me.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, and you know where the business is going.
Yeah, and I know where it's going and where it can go. Yeah,
So,
we're getting
are
there.
you making the perfect fucking sponge cake? Do you remember that one?
Yes, I do.
You do.
I will never forget that one.
So, if you had
I
to
will
put it
never
together
forget
now,
that one.
where would it come out, your cake?
My cake will come out better than your cake.
That means you're cooking the books.
Long live Momma Cherri and her
That's cute.
finger-licking food. I'll definitely be back for more.
Great.
And then it's just over.
Cute.
Damn. That was a good episode. It was, my heart felt good that time. It was nice.
What is with the mouse thumbnail?
We can't talk about the thumbnails every time. We understand that they look weird. I don't understand it, but it works well for them for some reason. I don't get it.
All right, well, that was a cute episode.
Yeah.
I like that
Much
one.
better.
Yeah.
Much better. The food was nice to look at. I didn't get screamed at. No one threatened to kill anybody. It was much better. Oh my god. Night and day.
There's a lot of like wholesome like interactions too. It was very cute.
Yep. And then he's like, and then he just, you know, every now and then trickles fucking talks under his breath and just to make you regret your decisions a little bit, and then he brings you back with some wholesomeness at the end.
I liked it. I liked that episode.
I think he's just a Sour Patch Kid. First he's sour, then he's sweet.
Well, thanks for checking out another episode of Kitchen Nightmares with me.
Thanks for having me. Let's keep them like this, light and breezy. Nothing scary, nothing yelly, nothing
I like
threatening.
chaos too, though.
Chaos is for the dead.
I would like either a chaotic episode or peaceful. I'm good with either.
Peaceful. Ideally peaceful. All right. I don't want to feel bad when I'm reacting to things. I don't want to feel like I'm getting yelled at and then I need to like rip through my monitor to strangle some woman that's speaking cat languages.
Ideally chaos, because I need to see him get annoyed.
No.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us while we checked out Momma Cherri. If you guys have any other recommendations for any other episode we should check out, please let us know in the comments below. We would love to check out more. And if you enjoyed your time here, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day. Goodbye!